Gentlemen, you already know who we have here. Legend, superstar. What can I say? What superlatives can I use in qualifying this man right here? He's everything music, and he's black. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Blackface.
Naija, BlackfaceNaija. My pleasure, man. Good to have. I'm glad to be here at Silverbed, man. You guys are doing a great job.
Great, thanks.
Keep it up.
Thanks
Keep
a
it
lot,
up.
man.
Nice.
This is not my first time meeting you, but this will be my first time having a sit down with you.
Okay.
And I've had moments when I've realized that black is there's something in you, something so unique, and everyone talks about it. Oh, when you sit down with black, when you have a nice conversation with him, there's just that.
Yeah.
How do people have that feeling about? Is it something you go about doing, or it's just natural? That's effortless. Niceness about you.
You know, is people have their perception about me till they get to meet me. Because you know the media will always say what is not, or it can paint you in a different light. And I guess that's what's been happening to me over the years. And people really didn't know me, and the media was telling them what to think about me or how to think about me. But then when they get to meet me, they'll be like, "Oh, you're not like this after all." And I'll be like, "Yeah, that's what life is, you know. Never judge a book by its cover or something."
I know. So what is BlackfaceNaija doing right now? I know I stalked you on your Instagram page, and I see that you have a lot more brand new music coming your way. Guys, you have no idea what this man is working, but just give us an inkling of what you're working on right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do a follow-up for my album called Rising Sun. Okay. The Rising Sun, I released it 2020, December 6th. Okay. So I'm trying to do the follow-up, which is going to be Rising Sun 2. And that one had like 24 tracks, and this one's going to have 24 as well. Okay. So I just been working.
Okay, so the Rising Sun 2, what is it born out of? Like, are we going to have storylines in there? Are we going to have real life experiences?
Yeah, I have a single called Mathematics that is inside there, you know, and I have some songs like Wifey, which I have a video for. I've been doing the videos for them. I've done the video for Mathematics. I've done the video for Wifey. I've done a video for Kuluma Brain. I'm still going to do some videos. So it's just work. The album is going to have like it's like a new me, a new dimension I'm going to take. Like, people should not always judge me by what I've done in the past. They should look at what I'm trying to bring in the future. And now is the future. So that's what it's going to be like. Going to be a different me totally, but a more improved and advanced me musically and with more confidence.
You know, I watched you at the reunion. By the way, that is amazing what you guys did for Sound Sultan. But let's talk about that for a bit.
Yeah.
Going way back, your friendship with him. How did you feel when you heard the sound?
It was really, really saddening. You know, just to imagine it, because he was the last person I ever thought like was just going to just leave us, because, you know, nobody saw it coming. So may he rest in peace, and you know, family, God give them the grace to bear the loss. You know, we're just gonna miss him. Nobody can feel his space. You know, Sultan was very, very exceptional, and till date, you know, it's still fresh in our head. It's like he's around somewhere. It's like he's, you know, nobody wants to feel like he's gone. You know, so that's the feeling.
Let me ask you, Black, taking you way back to your music era, because I would like to say you guys are pioneers of what we call Afro pop now, because whatever you were doing then birthed what the young guns are doing now. Is there anything that you feel this, you know, artists of today need to imbibe from what you guys did? Is it the friendship? Is it the loyalty? What exactly do you think that this artists in our time are missing out from what you guys did back in the day? Because to be honest, I envy your friendship. I mean, when I saw the reunion, you Blackface, FaZe, what's his name, Sound Sultan, Basketball. The friendship was unique at a time, you know.
Yeah.
Is this something that you feel is lacking right now?
Well, you know, the new era is here. Like, the new people doing new vibes, and they have their friends that they've known before they started. Some are still friends with the friends they have, you know. And we have our own. Our own was different. You know, they have their own different. But then in the entertainment industry, is basically for you to know what your do's and don'ts. You know, because loyalty goes a long way.
Yeah.
And your do's and don'ts, you know, before you sign your contract, before
Yeah.
you get involved in any kind of dealings, you know, get somebody to check it out with you, a lawyer or a manager that is vast in knowledge that can be able to interpret some of these stuffs for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Some of us never had that. Some of us use our own discretion to be able to say this is good for me and this is not good for me. But we never went all the way to try to get legal advices, and some of those issues that we didn't do legally, some are still haunting us still today. You know, so I just wish the you know, the young guys coming up all the best, stick to their guns, stick to their music, you know, and be creative than taking beats from people's music and try to create theirs. That's not really the way to go.
You know, people would always say, who would Blackface work with? Collaborations. Is there anyone out there that you're vibing
Yeah,
to
I
right now?
like to work. You see, I'm more of a workaholic than people think I am. I work like round the clock. You know, even when I'm sleeping, I'm still working. Like my head is still going, like, you know. So I like to work with anybody that is really ready to work. Some claim they are ready to work, but they are not really ready to work. You could even say, okay, I want to put you on the song. Okay, the person can say, I cannot come to your studio. You can send them transport money, credit their account for them to come. They might not end up coming. They might end up not coming. You understand? So things like that happen. But I like to work with anybody that is really with the mindset of wanting to put new music for the fans. I'm game with that.
What, I mean, the Ember period is here. COVID-19 hit us last year. A lot went on.
Yeah,
Performances, everything just was like the world was coming to an end. It was grounded.
Yeah.
How did you cope all through that period till now that you're releasing music? And are we expecting a concert, you know, going soon?
Yeah, when the COVID hit, you know, we didn't expect it, you know, and during that period I was basically home. I wasn't going out much, just, you know, play my guitar with my friend, and then we just vibe at home, go live with the audience, with the fans. That's what we're doing because the venues were shut down. And now that the venues are open now, you know, I'm still thinking of doing that concert for my fans. You know, BlackfaceNaija live in concert, you know, which I haven't done one for the fans yet. And the fans want it, but, you know, there's a way to be when people start to, you know, you go to corporate sponsors. Because of this niche that they say, Blackface is this, Blackface is that, corporate bodies might not be like wanting to support my brand. But I think those things should have passed under the water by now. They should know I'm the real. They should know I'm here to stay. They should know I got so much to offer, and if they start supporting me now, the best for their brand to go forward.
So talking about that, are we going to see a Plantation Boys concert? I know this, you guys had the reunion on stage and all of that, everybody buried the hatchet. Are we going to see a concert with new music, or even you rocking to your old music? And what's your relationship with Tubaba at the moment?
That would have been great to have a Plantation Boys concert. You know, even a Plantation Boys nationwide tour or a Plantation Boys world tour. Because it would have been nice to entertain the fans who have known the brand for some time, who have known the band and known the songs and wish to see us perform this music. But, you know, I don't know, it's possible. And we're still talking about that with some people who are trying to make that happen. And the Plantation Boys concert comes up, fine. Definitely you'll be seeing BlackfaceNaija,
I'll
you'll
be
be seeing
there.
Face, you'll be seeing Two-Face, and you'll be seeing other people to support the concert as well. And so I think that event can even go on for like 2 days in a stretch, if in any case that event happens, because we have enough materials to keep the fans going.
I know.
You know, so we just hope that everything works fine and people can come to the table and discuss like men and decide what's best for the fans.
I tried not to ask you this question, but a lot of fans sent me messages saying, please ask him, please ask him. Your friend is going through a bit of a marital crisis. Have you reached out to him? Do you guys have like a talking relationship to say, brother, just hang in there, bro?
You know, everybody have to know that when you have crisis, you just have to keep hanging in there. You know, that's how it is. You just have to keep hanging in there until you decide what you want to do. For me, I don't have anything to say. It's one of those things that happens in life. And all the best. Let's see. Time reveals everything.
Yeah.
I can't really say now. I don't know. I'm just minding my own business. You know.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Now let's go back to talk about your music and the album you're talking about.
Rising Sun.
The Rising Sun. Are we going to be seeing you with your generation collaboration? I know you talked about New School, you could work with anybody, but in your time, Idris and the rest, are we going to see you on that album, or is that sealed for now?
Yeah, you know, like I work with people that I feel they are good on a track. Like this song is going to need this kind of singer, or this song is going to need this kind of rapper, or this kind of reggae or dancehall artist. So I really don't have to choose somebody to be on a song because the person has a name. You know, if you can have a name, but I don't think you're gonna go with the vibe. I'm not gonna go looking for you. You know, so my album, The Rising Sun, I work with some people like Boozman. I work with some new artists like Skinny Rose. I work with some very, very new artists. And I had one new artist also on a song called A Day With You. His name is AK Stunner. And I had so many young guys on the album. Rocksteady, still ever young, still ever ready, vibrant. You know, so many people on the album. You know, SK Malawi, you know, so many people on the album. So when you check The Rising Sun out, when Rising Sun 2 comes out, you will see the difference between Rising Sun and Rising Sun 2. There'll be different collaborations. Some hip-hop music are also going to be in there, and mixed up with some reggae and dancehall. So you should just wait for the album, and let me leave that one as a surprise when they get that copy.
There's a song you did, I Can't Breathe.
Yeah,
and that was for George
Breathe.
Floyd. Did you dedicate that to George Floyd?
Yeah, that was for
tell us about it, because we'll go and see the video in a bit. But just tell us about
that was like, you know, when everything was so crazy, you know. And when we're talking about George Floyd, we're not just talking about George Floyd, like just him alone. We're also talking about the police brutality that we're facing in Nigeria, police brutality we're facing all over Africa, all over the world in general. You know, so I just had to do that sound for them to know that, you know, there are people out here who also like to make music in regard to what's happening in the rest of the world. And so we just had to learn our own beat and do I Can't Breathe.
All right, let's watch that video now.
You know,
let's watch the video I Can't Breathe by BlackfaceNaija. When we come back, we'll talk some more. You already know why that video is. It was a situation that happened. George Floyd lost his life, of course, with the police brutality happening in America. So let's watch it and we'll be back. All right, that's it right there.
Take away my soul.
BlackfaceNaija with that one, I Can't Breathe. Like, I mean, amazing stuff. Now, let me ask another question. Of course, that always I Can't Breathe. You might want to check it out. It's on all platforms, I guess. You can check it out on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on.
Okay, so one question before we wrap this up. Okay. You and Two-Face had issues, I'm not trying to go back into it, but is that all sorted now? I mean, the royalty issues that you had with the song, because we started with that song.
You know, things come and things go, things come and things stay. You know, but my issue with him is still like, you know, still trying to find how, you know, everything has to be done amicably. Because it's not only him that I'm talking about in regard to the song, because other people have used that song. You know, you can see some people doing covers of that song. And if they're doing covers of that song, I'm supposed to be the first person they talk to before they do that. So I'm not even, my issue is not with him though. There are other people who are claiming rights to the song, who really don't own the song. So because we're in Nigeria and they feel like we are in a backward country, doesn't mean they can just take what belongs to somebody here. It has to be accounted for. And so these are the things that I'm trying to make them understand, that it doesn't matter. I'm not even referring to Mr. Innocent Idibia. I'm referring to the people that want to have the right to that music. And we are sorting it out. With time, those things are going to be sorted out.
I like that. I like that. I like that. I like the fact that something is working on the ground.
Yeah, we are.
Sorting it out.
Yeah, we are.
Blackface, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure having you. I have had a great time in talking to you. I've had a great time.
My pleasure.
How can he stream the album when it comes out? Is it going to be on all streaming platforms? How do they get the music when they get out?
Basically, you know, follow me on my Instagram, The Real BlackfaceNaija, on YouTube, BlackfaceNaija, And Twitter, we're not using it now in Nigeria though, but you could still follow me on BlackfaceNaija, you know, and that's it. So when it comes out, you see it.